was some.
I just kept putting in edit.
Yeah, and there's one where I'm doing the rows, and like I stop, and I look around, I'm like, and I turn back around, and I start humping the bar, like to the beat of the song. It was funny. Good times, jolly good times.
Jolly good show. Yeah, it started. Like, I don't know, like, you can just bring the mic under you. One thing, I mean, you're not supposed to speak directly into mics. It's supposed to just capture the audio. No. I'm so glad I have that second camera now, because now I have a clean shot of that. I need to fuck with the gain. I'm really bad at audio stuff, but I love setting it up.
Yeah, I mean, this looks cool.
I try.
The third one too. It's awesome.
Yeah.
How much are these?
Though, like, these mics are all just $100.
That's not bad at all.
No, and then I mean, if you get like the Rode Pod mic, then you need to get like the XLR cable.
Yeah.
And then you could get like a mic stand, but like it doesn't come with one. And then you're gonna need either like an audio interface or even a mixer. Because I have a mixer, and then there's just like the tiny interfaces that you can get.
That's dope.
That could still run you a good amount. Go ahead.
No.
I have all these on here.
I know, I play that every time though. Too bad. Especially because I can do this now. The entire mic. Yeah. Like that one guy at the like guild.
Yeah.
I am though. But yeah. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well,
was our itinerary?
Well, I mean, I guess something that like most people don't really know. I've already told you, but these are up now, and I think they look fucking great. I mean, it is like a difference from that, and I might be switching. I need to find an image to switch that out with. But like switching these to what I have.
Should we make the Last Supper in Minecraft?
And just have it like
just
there.
Have it there. That'd be fire.
Creeper here.
Yeah. That'd tie everything together.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'd also be really funny. Like you in the middle of the crown, and like monkey, and then like Ryan's like cowgirl skin that he has.
That could be an interesting photo.
Or just like a bunch of like random like funny Minecraft skins, like Peter Griffin, like Cleveland Jr.
Oh god,
Peter Griffin.
Just and I don't know, like we don't have that many people, so I'd have to just like move them in together.
Yeah.
At like the same time of day every time, or just have a controlled room light. That could work better. But yeah, I really like both of these up.
They look really good.
Like the one thing I'm just like a little iffy on is like that one over there, just because the printer the first time fucked up the top colors. It's not as golden.
Yeah.
It's more orange, and I was just like, damn, that sucks. But overall,
you like barely tell. I mean, it very little, but
yeah. Then this one, for people who don't know, this top you can see it in mine. But this CD case I submitted to an art competition, and I'm now in the competition because of this art piece. I submitted 3. This is the only one that got in, and the juring is happening in sometime in spring. The dates are not confirmed, but it's super cool that I got picked. And there was only 25 people picked, so that's insane. And then there's like all the colleges in Northern Illinois are coming to that. So for me to be picked to even go to this out of like the couple hundred students, like I maybe had like a 5% chance for one of my art pieces to make it in, and this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then going to this next one, it's even a lower % chance for me to even like get into like some qualifying brackets. I don't know how they're gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's huge, and this kind of thing is definitely gonna go on my resume.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's like it's super unique. I like that. That one's also kind of orange.
This color?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is how it's supposed to be, and then this is what it looks like after the printer messed it up a little bit. Still looks good.
No, yeah, I like it.
So very happy. So obviously some stuff is different with the podcast. 2 cameras now. That one is there. This one is here to stay. And this is the like winter break, I guess, almost like a season 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because my co-host Flake, they're not gonna watch this, but if you do, stop flaking, please. Thanks for the thumbnail.
I'll get you a Magnum. That was a blue steel. I'll get you a Magnum.
It has to be pure.
Yeah, it has to be like in the month, like F10.
After But yeah, you're back in town. We've been lifting
Playing Minecraft, rizzing,
a lot of
bowling.
rizzing.
We've been doing a lot. Like we've done pretty much what we always do in like a week. I'm back for
pretty much
a full week now. No, pretty interesting.
Bowling yesterday was fun.
I had a great time. Because
you guys went again.
Go boy! No, we didn't go again.
Oh,
me, Max, the only people that were going to go, and we're like, I was like, I already bowled today. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'd bowl if it was like a huge group of people, so I bowl less. But if it's just 2, I'd bowl a lot. Still.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone flaked on us.
Damn.
The theme of the day.
The word of the day is flake.
Yeah, no, it's. I care too much. My mom was like, "Your friends are assholes," and I was just like, "No, I'm playing Minecraft." And she goes, "I guess playing online with your friends is good too." And I was like, "I'm not playing with my friends. No one's on. It's just me."
I was gonna get on, then my girlfriend wasn't feeling the best, so I went to go helpy.
Helpy, uppy, whoever is. You want uppy.
Dude, I haven't done this in so long, I don't know how to string together fucking thoughts.
Let's talk about. When was the last time I was here?
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Because you weren't here when you came under the break. Yeah.
Okay, so we can talk about college and just like what I've done.
That works.
I'll keep it like recent. So pretty much I'm talking to this girl and she's okay, I guess. Nothing special. Not a dude.
It's a dude!
Nah, I don't think so. It's just alright.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but that's one of the big things. Like, but I can't really tell. Like right now, I can't really tell if I like her, or I like the idea of like her like having someone that like is there for me.
Yeah.
And just like I can always just like count on someone like being in my bed, just like someone like I don't know talk to and like enjoy life. But I don't know if it's like I even told her this. Like I can't tell. I literally like right now I just can't tell if I actually like her. I just like the concept of having someone like her.
Yeah.
I don't really know how she's taking it, but it's fine.
I mean,
she's still texting me.
It's honest.
Yeah, that was like I was thinking. I was like, I'd rather just tell her straight up. Like I don't know if I like you. I just kind of like the idea of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we'll come back from break and see if she still comes over or not. But
yeah,
that's not really a big concern of mine. I did school pretty well. Good grades, can't complain. Passed all my classes. Yeah. I mean, not much really has happened to me personally. Just started lifting a lot more. I'm more consistent. Started taking more supplements and stuff like that. So I already see my growth like exponentially going.
That's good.
Yeah. And I started therapy.
Do like students at your college get like free therapy?
Yeah, free counseling. So that's why I decided I was like, might as well go.
That's good. I mean, you've also gotten more into like philosophy type of shit.
Yeah, I have. So that's like So first part of the semester before the midterm, I was really into art and like art and analysis. So I am into it, just not as heavily. Now I started slowly shifting from art to like philosophy because they almost go hand in hand. Because like
Mm-hmm.
artists, you can see like the artist's way of like what they think about life through their art. It's like one thing I enjoy doing is just kind of like trying to pick the brain of the artist,
Mm-hmm.
like with all their like work and stuff like that. So next semester, two classes I'm taking is Intro to Philosophy and World Art History. I think I'm gonna enjoy those classes because there are two things I'm pretty passionate about, but I also don't really know too much about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know enough to like I don't feel stupid when people talk about it, but like I want to know more.
Yeah. I mean, I also like offered the thing of like us starting our own thing.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool to get like everyone's philosophies,
Yeah,
like
because like
everyone's different.
yeah, especially because like that's something like you'll be in South Carolina, I'll be here, like easily doable
Long
over
distance.
line, over online,
Yeah.
on Discord, that kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that hard to edit, but if you want to do that,
Can't wait for a rap album too, coming out soon.
oh god.
Yummy Ice.
I mean, I guess speaking on like philosophy and just general like mental health with like relationship wise, like how you're just like you're more infatuated with the thought rather than the person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I kind of almost fell into that where I was just like, oh man, like I really want to go like girlfriend, 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 not this person, this person, this person.
Yeah.
Um, and that had gone like through the pandemic. Like I used to like someone you know who.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I was just like, okay, they want nothing to do with me. I went straight to the next person again with just the thought of just like, oh, I want someone.
Yeah.
Um, and it was someone at work, and I was just like, oh, that'd be nice. So I like started like trying and like to slide in, but but I went into like the end of the summer, just like I need to stop doing this because like I like noticed, like kind of like even like lifting with you, I didn't like feel the best. I would like see myself in pictures. I'd just be like, this is not good. I don't feel good.
Mm.
So going into the new school year, um, last year, that's crazy. But I went into it and I was just like, man, like I just need to focus on my shit. Just
Mm-hmm.
block everything else out, start doing my shit. And I had it for the first couple of months, but then like my current girlfriend now like sparked my interest, and I fell in love with the person rather than the concept.
Yes. Yeah. That's like a perfect example. That's kind of what I want to happen. Like right now with the girl I'm talking to, it's like I can't tell. Like I can't fully tell if I'm starting to like her, but I think really the overshadowing thing is like I'm more in love with the concept of having someone
Mm-hmm.
like that. And it's just like that's like over her, which I feel like is like not how it's supposed to be, because
Yeah.
I do like her, and it's like we get along really well, and like we have a lot in common. It's really easy to talk to. And it also goes like the philosophy of the 3 month rule. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know what that is. It's like after 3 months you'll lose interest in something, like not just girls or people,
Mm-hmm.
just anything. Like you can't commit to something for 3 months, you're not going to be able to commit to them for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So it's good. That's why it's like a good thing to figure out. Like, okay, 3 months. Like you're talking to someone. It's like, okay, after 3 months, do I still like this person, and do they still like me? And you kind of like figure out to go further from then.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, me and this girl are at like the 3 month thing. I still don't really know. So that's where I'm kind of like. That's why I feel like the idea is actually more prominent. Because I'm just so confused about it. Like I don't. It's not really on my mind all that much. Like I don't really care too much if I
Mm-hmm.
have a girlfriend or not. It'd be nice, but I don't really care.
Yeah. I guess like another like telltale sign is just like the person over the concept is if like you start bringing up that person in conversation,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just like, oh, you're thinking about the person
Yeah.
and not what they represent.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's another reason like I decided to ask out my girlfriend was because it was more of the person.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
I can definitely see like not wanting to push that narrative onto someone. Just like, oh, um, I asked you out because I like the idea of having you.
Right.
Like you don't
That's
want to do that.
yeah, it's horrible. Which is why I told like the girl, I was like, hey, it's like I don't know if I like you. I think I just like the idea of you, like especially like right now.
Mhm.
And like I mean, she still talks to me, so it seems like she's like understanding of it. Doesn't like I don't know. I can't even tell if she like understood like what I said, like took it
Mhm.
to heart. I don't know. It's just kind of like confusing, I guess.
Now, everyone has different like viewpoints, and I can understand like regardless of you like telling me how it is, like I'm never gonna like understand like what you personally are experiencing through this.
Right. Yeah.
I can only make an inference
Mm,
and just pull from my own experience.
you're right. I mean, shit, it's been 5 years since I've had like a relationship. About
Hmm.
beginning sophomore year. So yeah, it's like I'm not like out of game. It's just like I can't find someone that actually like makes me happy.
Yeah.
Not like being the concept, you know. It's
Hmm.
like no one actually like no female, I guess. Because I find friends are totally different. Like it's like I find people that make me happy in
Yeah.
that regard. But then like in fitting the status quo of like a relationship kind of,
Hmm.
I have yet to find someone that actually brings me like joy where it doesn't feel like I'm pushing uphill like a
Like fighting a
like
battle.
syphilis.
Yeah.
Syphilis?
Syphilis.
Syphilis. Not sickness.
It's just like I don't
Yeah,
know.
syphilis. Yeah, yeah. The guy that pushes up the rock and up a
Oh,
hill for
okay. Yeah,
eternity, and then every time he gets to the top, it rolls back down. He has to do it all over again.
yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that's what it feels. That's what a lot of my like relationships have felt like, or at least the ones I've tried to start.
Hmm.
That's what a lot of them feel like.
Well, do you feel like have you felt like your standards have been like not what the other person may be seeking?
Um, possibly, but it's just more like, yeah. I mean, that could have been a possibility. It's just more. For me, it's just like you'll make time. Like if you wanted to, you would.
That's awesome.
You like that, right? I forgot I had it. I was gonna turn it on at the beginning. I forgot. It was like you'll make time for the prayer. Like no matter what, like
Yeah.
you make time at least to text them, call them back. A lot of the people I talk to, they like don't use their phone. They're like when I'm with them, they're always on their phone. Like they
Hmm.
won't text me back for like 4 to 8 hours. It's like most of the day because you sleep 8, work work 8.
Yeah.
Eat an hour each, 19.
So you have like 6 hours,
So
right?
like yeah, you have 6 hours in a day. You actually like do stuff, and then for that small amount of time, they just don't text. They don't even like look at their phone or like look at or respond to you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things that happen to me. It's just like they almost like towards the end of the 3 months, they just kind of give up. But like the first part, it's like really promising. They're into you
Hmm.
and they're like into me, and then it's just like slowly digress, and then it's like a sharp decline to the point where I don't even talk to most of the people I used to talk to anymore.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world, but
I guess like you not only do that with relationships, but you're also doing that with like friends to almost like weed out those who don't really care.
so when I got rid of social media, I got rid of it for a week or 5 days because I already got what I needed to know pretty much from it. I have like a realization notes, but so yeah, I kind of my two ideas were I need to get off that like TikTok is horrible because it just takes like your attention span and like you only want like you get like the little dopamine from the fucking 15-second clips you watch.
Hmm.
It absolutely ruins you like want more. You want less with like to give you more.
Yeah.
almost. So like completely drains. It like drained my mental where I didn't find joy in anything I was doing. Like I lived in like I feel like in a dark void. And like when I played video games, I just didn't feel happy. And like normally they bring me so much joy.
Hmm.
Like literally the day I quit, like deleted all my stuff, I played Minecraft. That was probably the most fun I've ever had. And it literally, were you there when I was draining the ocean monument?
No, I came the day after.
So I was draining the ocean monument, and I was literally telling Ryan and Max, I was like, dude, this is the happiest I've ever been because I got to the very end of the ocean monument. I did it completely all survival, no fucking creative. Like I did it straight up, and I completely drained it, and I literally just had the biggest fucking smile on my face. Like I was smiling here to here, and I was like, dude, this is the first time I've actually felt like joy from something I've done.
Hmm.
One of my accomplishments. And I actually feel happy about it. And then I kept going throughout the week. I kind of found like what friends actually care about me. It's
Yeah.
you, Ethan, Chonos, Lexi, Chonos' ex-girlfriend, which is kind of weird. My friend Wasco from home, and then it's like a couple other like smaller people, like aren't really. They just checked in on me, you know.
Hmm.
But like those people that I named, they like reached out to me and like made sure I was kind of okay, and like you know they helped me through kind of what I was going through,
Hmm.
which was really nice. It was good, and then I kind of figured out like I kind of saw that like I don't really have multiple friends, but the ones I have are probably the best people, like the best people I ever met, like me. And I was telling you exactly about this, I think 2 nights ago, where I was like, I've never met anyone like you,
Yeah.
and I can't compare anyone to you, and I don't think I want like ever will. So, like you're just such a unique person. You and Ethan are my two like now I wouldn't even like you're my best friend, obviously. And it's just Ethan's like slightly below you, but you two are both so unique and so different in like the best ways possible that it's just like I can't compare you to anyone else. And it's just like you guys are like just perfect to me. Like you embody everything I believe in, or like similar beliefs, or like they
Hmm.
contrast each other, but in a good way.
Hmm.
So it's like yin and yang almost.
Yeah.
And that's like I don't know. It's like a really cool, just a good thing to have. I guess it's like something I really truly enjoy. Like just like having two people. Like I don't need anyone else. I just need you guys, and that's it. And I feel like complete. It's like a full like trifecta of like people I can like talk to, and like me and Ethan play Valorant, me you play Minecraft. Like this is obviously not like this is
Hmm.
just like a pretty basic skill to explain it.
Yeah.
But it's just like these like connections. They like almost make us perfect. It's like me. I know I'm gonna assume you and Ethan have almost no communication at all.
Not really. It's only when we really play games.
Exactly.
Like that's really it.
So, but like I have communication with Ethan, and then you. So it's like almost like the like cornerstone to me. It feels like I'm like a main character, not really, but in my own life now, which is
Hmm.
good. Like I've took control. Like before, I was like a side character to like Bogat and Chonos. I was
Hmm.
just kind of following in there, but like just following them.
Hmm.
But now I feel that I found myself. I feel more like the main character, not in like a like higher, better than everyone else
Yeah.
way,
Not in a narcissistic.
but like I
Yeah.
know, like I found myself, and I think I found the people like I can be around, and they're
Yeah.
like unique to me, like unique. Like I can never like I said this 1,000 times. I will never compare you. I can never compare you to anyone I've ever met or will meet.
Mm.
Just such a unique character. So I'm talking a lot, but
It's all good. I like hearing your standpoints.
yeah.
Like, oh, obviously, thank you. I like. I don't know. I made your realization like also my first year of college
Mm-hmm.
that just like taking hold of your life is a lot. It's like there's a mental barrier behind it, like most things have. But like once you can cross through that mental barrier, it's very freeing.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you like have it, you want to keep onto it. But like you have, like you also need to realize that like life will change.
Mm-hmm.
And just with the like friends thing, like you're definitely like one of my best friends. Like I know, like I have like you and Hamza, and like you are more mature than Hamza. I will say that. Like like I don't want to like offend him, but like being a best friend, like, I need to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he needs to grow up a little bit. He needs to learn how to do his own shit. And I believe part of that is getting, like, either a different job where he actually has to be focused on something and actually participate, or even just something that doesn't involve relationships. Because, like, he.
Did on accident. I'm sorry.
Because.
I'm so sorry.
Like, out of all my friends, I think he's had the most falling out with relationships. He's been cheated on, like, what, 3 times now? And that, like, I'm just like, don't. I constantly tell him, just, if that happens to, like, in a relationship, just, like, assess it from both standpoints. Don't play the blame game, because that'll destroy both of you. Because I got really lucky with my ex, in that we are still friends. And the fact that it happened in 7th grade, I view that more as a trial run, because we didn't even make it a month.
Yeah.
And that made me kind of, like, realize that, like, it was like an asshole in that relationship, because I got very possessive. I was just like, no, this person is mine now. And now that I'm older and I have my current girlfriend, I realize that people have their own lives. And I didn't back then, because, I didn't have a fucking life. I was just going to school, coming home, playing video games, and then going back to school.
Yeah.
That's really all it fucking was.
Yeah.
Now, I'm older, I have shit to do, work to go to, all that kind of shit, and people have their different lives. And I think that's kind of the beauty that you've realized, like, through Ethan and I, is that, like, we have our own shit to do, but in the end, we're still going to remain friends. Like, we want to see each other succeed. Like, with you in your secondary education, I want you to go all the fuck, or is it primary? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Elementary.
Okay.
It's not even easy either.
Sorry.
It's the youngest. It's literally, it's the easiest thing you can do. And the fact that I'm a male elementary school teacher, which is one of the rarest things, means I'll find a job almost instantaneously as long as I keep my record clean.
Yeah.
I keep my record clean, instantaneously we'll get a job, just because they need male role models.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Especially nowadays.
They have speed.
It's just a bit of a side tangent. I went to my cousin's band's concert, like the 5th grade band concert, a week ago. I forget when it was. About a week ago.
Sorry.
But we went there, and I remember in 5th grade we used to play songs. Like, do you remember playing, like, full songs in 5th grade band or even orchestra?
Yeah, orchestra.
They only played, like, 3-note scales the entire time they were up there.
Okay, well, so in band, 5th grade is when you start playing, so that's why they don't play, like, full songs.
But that's the thing, like, in 5th grade, when, like, we had Mr. Ferguson. I don't know if you remember him from.
Well, I went to Dean Street.
You're right. Sorry.
All good.
But like, at Prairiewood, and, like, because we're connected to Creekside, we had Mr. Ferguson, and he was, like, retired. He retired after my 6th grade year, but, like, we had him for 5th grade, and we went through it pretty quickly. We went, because he was, a teacher who actually pushed his students. And we were able to play, like, a full, I forget what song, but, like, we played a full Christmas song in 5th grade. Obviously, it wouldn't have been the best.
Right.
But, like, we still played it.
Yeah.
And learned, excuse me, and learned where the notes, like, sat on the staff.
Yeah.
And to go to this concert and listen to these kids only do 3 notes, and, like, my mom was right there next to me, just like, no, you guys played full songs. Like, this is weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like people are getting a lot softer nowadays, and I can only hope that, like, you will take your own experience and just be a good teacher that both pushes his students and then just, like, gives them room to learn.
Yeah. So with teaching wise, my main things that I want to do is, I know this is gonna sound really weird. I almost want just, like, little me's. like I want them to be like me almost. Like I want them in the sense of like being a good person, like charismatic, you know.
Of course.
Not really letting things bother them too much that they can't control. That's like that's something I learned through baseball. Is like a lot of things you can't control in baseball.
Yeah.
So that's what I've taken into my life. It's like a lot of things in life you just can't control, and like kind of have to like gotta live with it. You gotta like be able to change.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to teach them. But I also want to teach like third grade. So I just want to teach them like good life lessons that will stick with them to get them through high school. They can forget it after, as long as it gets them through high school and they like remember like what I told them. That's like my like if I had the kids coming back to me, you know, after they graduated, that'd be like feeling.
Yeah. That's why like I almost think like you said third grade. That's why I think like almost like fourth grade or fifth grade would be a good place to teach those kind of lessons, because then they go into like the next step up and into that 3-year period.
Yeah.
Which then they can more draw from like what you've told them, and then.
Right. But I feel like the reason I want to teach third grade is because they're still young, but they're not like babies. They're also not like kind of dick kids, like middle school. Like in fourth grade, me, Max, Tim, Alex Wickersheim, we were all dicks. We made the teacher retire. Like that's how bad we were. We made the teacher retire.
Was that Heinzman? Oh no, you guys were in. Sorry, I constantly forget.
Yeah, we went to teach you. It was Nick. No, not Nikivich. That was my favorite teacher. Darnie Herkis. I think that was her name. And she was like the chess. She was like the chess club like main person. And she was just a really bad teacher who couldn't control the kids at all. So we kind of took advantage of that, and we just did whatever we wanted. And we were all dicks, bro. This one kid was like total like, all right, we low-key bullied the fuck out of him, but it was because he was treating he treat girls like they were just lesser than everyone else. So like, you know, being us and like having good parents that tell us like, hey, don't treat people bad.
Yeah.
Like even if they're different than you, even in gender, like it doesn't matter. So like I vividly remember, our teacher goes, "Oh, okay, we're gonna take a break today. We're gonna go play some dodgeball," and she split our friend group up in half. But instead of splitting up, we just ran across to the other side. Everyone was on the other side besides the one kid that we bullied, and we just threw dodgeballs at him. And we like had all the girls just like line up and just throw dodgeballs at him. We were just getting the balls back from him.
Fight back! Fight back!
Pretty much, dude. But like looking back at it, that was horrible. But like, no,
I mean, that's a lesson to him.
Yeah, just don't treat people bad. I mean, we definitely could have handled it a little better, but we were also like 9, so I don't blame us. And then another thing, she had a really long day with us. We were just talking nonstop, and she got really mad. She sent Max to the office, and I think me to the office that day. And chess club was after school. So we all went to chess club after, and we just made it hell for her. She's like, "Oh, finally a break." But we actually started playing chess. We all got really good. We used to play 4-player chess, where it's like the plus board. Oh, it was so fun.
I haven't played chess in a while. Like, I know it's ironic that I have this board here and I haven't played chess in a while, but yeah, I need to start playing chess.
Backwards. Black should be on the other side. Oh yeah, so I made a bunch of notes when I was like when I took my break, and like pretty much I said like if you want to find yourself isolating yourself from social media and other like forms of like influence is a really good thing to do. I said if they wanted to, they would have. I said no one may know what you're going through, but that might be better. And then I said, physical pain makes the voices go away. With a picture of a boxing glove. So I'm gonna guess like me like I realized that like taking my anger out in the boxing like the bag made like all like I wasn't thinking, I was just hitting the bag. And like my knuckles are kind of fucked. Not anymore. I haven't punched the bag in a little bit. They're pretty swollen. Cause I'd like go and hit it for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just take out like pretty much all the anger I had. Like if I don't even know if it was anger. It was just like all my emotions and then I come back like just numb.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just feel numb after hitting the bag. I couldn't like in the moment I couldn't tell if it was just like my hands are numb. Like that's why I feel numb. But I think it actually just got like it was like a cleansing of like my entire like everything, like my body, like everything. I felt great after, like physically, besides my hands, obviously. But felt great physically and just like mentally, I was just clear and like it felt good. Which is like because after I do that, I'd either lift or I'd go play like Minecraft or something, and I just go into like with like clean mindset and just start doing something. That's why I've been so productive on I think Minecraft recently. It's just because like my brain's like almost clear.
Yeah, that's good.
And the one thing I posted this one, I deleted it for some reason. I said, if you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll fly away. However, if you spend your time making a beautiful garden, then the butterflies will come to you. And even if they don't, you'll still have a beautiful garden. And that's honestly just like, that's real as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how, like, you gotta treat yourself as like first priority. You can't go chasing.
Yeah, that's like what most of your notes boil down to, is just taking a step back and focusing on yourself.
Yeah. Like, I don't need a girlfriend. I do want one to help me kind of just get through it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, like, I haven't found a girl yet. Because I just want the idea of a girlfriend is what I think of. I don't even have, like, a person tied to it ever.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of, I don't know, kind of chill.
Just like everything, it'll take time.
Yeah.
Yeah, your chin's being lit up. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Eric Zoolander?
Oops.
That's what we'll talk about. Ben Stiller.
Oh god.
Those movies are so good.
Zoolander and Zoolander 2.
Zoolander 2, Night of the Museum 1, 2, 3. The animated series, Night of the Museum.
Oh god. God, just like Zoolander and Zoolander 2 like had so many like obscure cameos that you're just like, wait a minute.
Okay, well, Zoolander 1 was like, I was just like, why is this so funny? I was like, is that David Boat? And then Zoolander 2 just has like everyone. And I was like, oh my god, like Neil deGrasse Tyson's in there. I was like, huh?
Yeah, it's when you have influence, you're just like, hey, you want to come on this movie?
Yeah.
And like the fact that he wrote them,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah. It makes it so funny. Like it's so much better.
Did you do that thing to Max's mom? Did you like blue steal her?
I didn't see her mom.
Aw. That would have been really funny. She just gets really mad.
Max yesterday, he's like, yeah, my dad does this. And he went and threw it at me. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, because he can smell it. I was like, oh my god. I thought I was dying.
ASMR. Oh god. I hate that. I guess. Oh yeah. One thing is, I'm still. Oh wow. Okay. I had a whole thing written up because my girlfriend was having troubles because she's an assistant coach for the high school.
What?
She started.
Which one?
Dance team, but like the old high school. 100 years old.
Oh,
our high school.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
I was like, huh?
I just don't want to leave too much information. But I had written a whole thing because she was having trouble with the head coach, and they almost got into an argument. So I wrote up a whole thing, as I seem to be like a mediator in most things.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, pretty much what it boiled down to is like we can have a conversation as long as it remains cordial. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I'm not terribly confrontational. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a good quality to have based on the stigma of me being colored.
Yeah, that's fair.
To just
Sorry, keep talking. I feel right now.
like I don't know, it's just another thing where we can get back into like philosophical standpoints. This is essentially becoming the other thing we might make. Um, but yeah, it's just a whole thing where I don't really have control over a lot of stuff that happens. So if I can steer something in a direction and not completely influence it, I'll do that.
Yeah, no, that's a good philosophy. It's like that's kind of how I do. It's like not even I wouldn't say steering, but like if I can just like influence slightly, kind of like what happens to like benefit like what I see to benefit everyone is good, but also what I think benefits everyone may
Yeah.
not be what they think benefits like themselves.
Yeah, because like I don't want to give like clear just like instruction. Like I'd rather ask what people's standpoints are on a topic,
Right.
and then just see where that goes. And if people don't agree, like we'll try to find a middle ground in between that.
Hmm.
It's all just about like breaking down like walls, and just knowing what people like and don't like. And I guess just I don't know, just appreciating what everyone has to
As to
say
says,
says whatever.
what does he ask? What do you say?
What he says
What do you say?
says what he.
There are consequences.
There are consequences. How do you know?
How does he?
But yeah, I guess in the end of the day, although nothing may really matter, in the grand scheme, nothing may matter. But to you, your life matters.
Yeah.
So just make the most of what you have with your own time.
Less funded.
And that's been.
Wait. Magnum. Sayonara.
It hasn't even been that long, but whatever.
I felt long.
It felt long, like we had a good
We
mix
had a
of
good-
stuff,
yeah.
but I think it's best because I have to get going in the next hour.
But
I guess we can also talk about other stuff off the channel.